Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marvin here again, and as promised in my previous video, today I'm here to read out my letter of explanation of which I used to apply for my study permit to come to Canada as an international student. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe now because there's more content coming up. Now let's get right into the video. So guys, I'm here to read out my letter of explanation, and in applying for a study permit to come to Canada, you are not going to have any interview with any immigration officer. So your letter of explanation is the only way you are going to convince the immigration officer why he or she should allow you to come to Canada. And I'm going to be reading from my laptop. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading from my laptop. In writing a letter of explanation, it should contain certain important notes or certain important points. I tailored this to my personal self. And when you're writing it, you should speak like for yourself. You should personalize it so that the immigration officer sees that it's you who is writing this, or you're trying to convince him, right, from your personal self. I personalize it to myself, and in my letter of explanation, it contains a background info of myself, why I was applying to the said program, why Canada, why the school, or why Memorial University, who was going to sponsor my stay here in Canada, my home ties, and travel history. And last but not the least, you need to tell them that you are going to come back to your home country once you are done with your studies, because that is very, very important. So mine is a 2-page document, so you wouldn't want to write like 4 pages because it will be too long for them to read. That's my personal opinion. But 2, if you can even write 1 and you can sound very convincing, that's good. So this is how I started. First, I addressed the immigration officer. So, dear immigration officer, and I didn't know if it was a male or a female, so I wouldn't want to say dear sir, and it might be a female who is like going to go through my documents. So just to be on the safer side, I was like, dear immigration officer, and underneath that I wrote letter of explanation and I underlined it. So my name is Marvin Ajay Mensah, a 25-year-old from Ghana. I obtained a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering with second-class honors from the University of Mines and Technology, Ghana. I have been working in the energy and power industry of Ghana for over 3 years now, as this industry is very vital to the economy of a developing nation such as Ghana. In my quest to develop myself professionally and offer sustainable solutions to challenges facing the energy and power industry in Ghana and Africa as a whole, I am applying for a study permit to study in Canada, as I was accepted into Memorial University of Newfoundland for the Master of Applied Science Energy Systems Engineering program. Growing up as a child, I always had deep curiosity about how cars moved, how planes could fly, how ships sailed on water, how we got electricity to power our homes and major industries. This interest led me to read mechanical engineering at the University of Mines and Technology in Ghana for my undergraduate studies. During my studies, I enjoyed modules on internal combustion engines, thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, fluid machinery, machine design, refrigeration and air conditioning, which made me fall in love with power generation. This pushed me during my final year thesis project to design a steam power plant for the Ghana National Gas Company using pentane gas as a source of fuel, which happens to be one of their byproducts being flared into the atmosphere. This project has the potential to save the company on electricity bills and also save the environment from the adverse effects of pentane gas. This experience made me pursue a career in the energy and power sector. I had the opportunity to do my national service with Company A leading independent power producer in Ghana, after which I was employed by the company. So here I've given a background information of myself. So now I'm going to tell them the current problems facing our energy sector in Ghana. The energy and power sector is seen as a growing one, which sees huge investments each year due to its importance to the growth of the Ghanaian economy. The 2015 projections from the Energy Commission of Ghana indicated a marginal increase in the installed capacity of electricity. However, the power sector faces a host of challenges, including inadequate power supply infrastructure, over-reliance on hydro and gas, inadequate access to electricity, transmission and distribution losses, and inadequate regulatory capacity, operational and management difficulties, and vulnerability to climate change. Future power development faces great challenges due to rising living standards and increasing demand for cleaner energy. Hence, I am highly motivated and strongly believe that undertaking a Master of Applied Science Energy Systems Engineering will broaden my horizon on more sustainable ways of producing energy and also improving upon my technical knowledge to put me in a prime position to contribute my quota towards improving the Ghanaian energy and power sector. So here I have told them the problem facing my country in the energy industry and why, or like where my motivation comes from to undertake this program. I have done a thorough research on curriculum provided by most universities in Ghana concerning my field and interest, and I found out that they do not provide the comprehensive and competitive training that I yearn for. Also, since Ghana is a developing country, it will be beneficial for me to study in a more technologically advanced and developed country like Canada, where the high quality of education, flawless and affordable standard of living, magnificent security, cultural diversity and inclusivity compared to others really stand out. So here I'm telling them why I want to come to Canada, or why I'm choosing Canada as my educational destination, right? So furthermore, obtaining my master's degree from Memorial University, which is renowned as one of the best in the world, will expose me to high international educational standards and advanced technology. Having gone through the program structure, I was delighted to know that I will be taking courses including but not limited to energy economics and policy, thermal power plants, energy storage, and electrical power systems, which are keen interests of mine. So here I have dealt with the question of why I am choosing Memorial University. So the next point is who is going to sponsor my education and my home ties. My father, I mentioned my father's name, will be sponsoring my tuition fees, travel and living expenses throughout my stay in Canada. Currently retired from service, he has worked for over 26 years with the Ghana Revenue Authority and has a number of investments and more than enough savings to fund my entire stay in Canada. I have a copy of his bank statement and property documents attached to this report. This is an investment he is making in me, and being a single dad of 4 children for the past decade after the passing of my mom, all I want is to make him proud and happy as his last born child. I don't have any family in Canada. All my siblings live and work in Ghana. So from here, I just give a breakdown of what my siblings do, like their identity and what my siblings do, right? The next thing I'll be reading is other home ties apart from my family. So my family is a close-knit one and we try to be present for each other. It is my goal to return to Ghana and help support my family because to us, family means everything. Also, as a vibrant member of my church congregation, my absence will be felt greatly when I leave Ghana for my studies. I will return to Ghana after my master's program to join my congregation, whom I shall miss dearly. I have a provident fund to which I have made contributions to and can only be accessed in Ghana. Hence, I will return to Ghana after my studies to be able to have access to my contributions. So this is also telling them why I need to come to Ghana. Because if I don't come to Ghana, all those contributions, I won't be able to access them. I own a car, which I got as a gift from my dad. I have attached my car documents, employment documents, and pay slips. So the next paragraph is my travel history. I got the chance to travel to Togo in 2015. My dad was stationed at the Ghana-Togo border, so I went to visit him there and we got the chance to visit Togo. 2 years later in 2017, I had the opportunity to travel to Germany for a 2 months paid internship through the International Association for the Exchange of Students for Technical Experience, IST. I have attached a document as evidence for this internship. Both travels were recorded in my old passport with passport number. I posted a passport number which expired on 30th January 2020. I have a new passport with passport number. I stated the new passport number which was issued on 20th November 2019. So my old passport had died, so I had a new passport, so it was clipped together, right? But my previous travels were in my old passports, so I provided all those travel details in my travel documents when I was uploading them into my portal. So with all the knowledge I will acquire in Canada, I will have so many employment opportunities within the Ghanaian energy and power industry to choose from, as all projections show that more investments are expected to be made in the coming years. My current employer, for instance, I mentioned my employer at the time, will soon start the construction of a phase 3 project, which is estimated to add more generation capacity to its already existing 560 megawatt combined cycle power plant. It has also acquired a site in the northern region of Ghana to put up a mega solar power site, and they will be happy to have me back to give my quota towards a more sustainable energy industry in Ghana. So here I'm telling them that there are more opportunities in Ghana, that with the knowledge I'm coming here to acquire, it will profit my country more if I go back, because I'll be a hot cake in a way to the industry, right? I hope my study visa application to Canada will be strongly considered, because studying in Canada will bring me closer to achieving my goals. Thank you for your time. Yours sincerely, Marvin Ajay-Mensah. So yeah, this is my letter of explanation. I hope it helps you to have an idea of how to go about when it comes to writing a letter of explanation. So thank you for your time, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. As promised, more videos are on the way. And if you want me to create a particular content or a particular video about my experience, just comment in the comment section down below. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye.